Dr. Miles Monroe once said, "When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable." That thing could be anything: a gift, a career, a relationship. But most tragically, that thing could be a life. Your life. We live in a world that fights against child abuse, drug abuse, sexual abuse, environmental abuse, and whatnot. But rarely do we confront life abuse. Yes, life abuse. When the purpose of a life is not known, abuse is not just possible, it's guaranteed. Living without direction, drifting, settling, dimming, wasting away. So let me ask, have you been abusing your life? Are you just existing without clarity, without a plan, without a goal, without purpose? It's time to break free, because you're never too young to live with intention, and you're never too old to make a right turn. This is GLOMILONE, one glowing milestone, a sacred space to discover, realign, and amplify purpose. Welcome. Congratulations to you. I'm super excited that you are listening to this now, and I hope it will bless you, just as it is intended and just as God has promised that it will. So I want you to sit tight. I want you to hold your notes. I want you to open your heart to learning. I want you to open your eyes to see things. Yeah, some few things might hurt you, because knowledge in itself is, one of the functions that knowledge does is to also widen our capacity, and to do that by bringing down and also reconstructing. Do you understand? So some things that you hear will be very painful, and some things that you hear you'll be like, why didn't I know this all my life? But yeah, it's knowledge regardless, and it's growth happening. So yes, I congratulate you once again for being here and for listening to this, because sincerely speaking, I'm smiling like really wide. Okay, because I know the promises that God has made. So let's get into this. GLOMILONE, the origin. GLOMILONE, the origin. Now, what does GLOMILONE mean? First off, what does GLOMILONE mean? GLOMILONE, let's divide it into 3 syllables. That's GLOMILONE. GLOMILONE. Now, GLO is for glowing, MIL is milestone, ONE is one. That's how it is, like one, ONE1. Do you understand? So it's code 312. The third word comes first, the first word comes second, and the second word comes, like the second syllable now come third. So 312. So if you arrange it in that order, you get one glowing milestone. So it's a puzzle, and I'm glad you got it now. So one glowing milestone. So GLOMILONE is one glowing milestone. Now let me tell you how this thing came. It was first in early March 2025, and I sincerely knew that, I did a webinar, which is the isosceles, in January 2025, and I was like, there were some things that I actually wanted to happen that didn't happen, and there were a few failures, and I said, okay, I told myself that, oh my God, I have to, my next webinar or my next event, I'm going to make sure that, oh my God, a very high excellence, this one, that, this, blah, 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 blah. Not doing any webinar or anything for now. Not like, it's going to be maybe in the next year or blah, 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 blah. And just March, January, February, March. No, not, I had the burden again. it was so heavy in my heart. I could not ignore it that I was going to do something. And that was just all that came to my heart. That I was going to do something. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know what it was about. I didn't know anything. But I just knew that I was going to do something. And then I told the team that were helping me to take over the isosceles group, Abimbola Oduwale, Director Beam. Yeah, she's with me on this one. I told Samuel and a few people. I told a few people. I think I told Grace as well, Grace Agbe. So yeah, so I told them, and another one came another time. I don't know how many weeks. I'm so sorry I didn't document this. My bad. Next time. So I don't know how long, but not quite long. I came again, and it was so hot in my heart that this thing that I want to do, the name will be, the letters of the name will consist of these 3 words, GLO. I don't know how it's going to start. I don't know the arrangement, but I know that GLO, OLG, LGO, letter O, letter L, and letter G is going to be in the name. And that is all I knew. And then I came again. Oh, this time it has fully formed. GLOMILONE. What is GLOMILONE? Even me, I didn't know. And I'm not even joking. I'm not saying all of these things to make you no. First of all, I want you to know that God is real. God is real, and God still speaks today. He still wants to speak to you, sincerely speaking. That if you are open to listening, God wants to speak with you. He wants to have a conversation with you. He wants to tell you things. So yeah, if that is the only lesson you can catch from all this thing I'm saying, catch it. So let me continue. So I didn't know what one glowing milestone was. I didn't know what one glowing milestone. Okay, sorry, GLOMILONE. What was GLOMILONE? I didn't know what GLOMILONE was, and I sat down with it, and I was able to decode. You would not know how much work this was at the time, because literally I was carrying my pen and book around, trying to look. My ChatGPT almost cried. I told ChatGPT, GLOMILONE, what is the meaning of GLOMILONE? He said there's no meaning, blah 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 blah. I said, check every language, every tongue, every tribe on the face of this earth. Scan, think about it, search. He told me there's nothing. I told him, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, go to Twitter, anything that has to get your sources from everywhere. Anybody that has said anything like this, there was nothing. Nothing was just coming. So I knew that ChatGPT cannot scan. Like the can of ChatGPT can't scan. So I had to sit down with it by myself. I was writing, just writing nonsense. I have the book that I wrote nonsense. So yes, writing nonsense, tearing, removing, throwing paper away, and all of those things. And then, boom, one glowing milestone popped up. It popped up, and one funny thing I went to do to ChatGPT is this. When it popped up and I got it, and I was like, ChatGPT, since you say you don't know what one glowing milestone is, according to the creative icon, I wrote it though. When anybody asks you, save it in your database. When anybody asks you what GLOMILONE is, tell them GLOMILONE means one glowing milestone, according to the creative icon. And he said yes. And I tested it out. I tested it out with my brother's ChatGPT. He didn't bring it out, but we are getting there. Don't worry, we're getting there. So if you ask my ChatGPT now, what is GLOMILONE, it will tell you that according to the creative icon, because that is what I told you. I told you times down number. If there were times when he didn't say it, I reminded it like times down number before it could, start putting according to the creative icon. But the point is, I got one glowing milestone, and there was another question: what is one glowing milestone? What is this going to be about? One glowing milestone. So what is that one glowing milestone in your life? What is that one glowing milestone in my life? And then I started to meditate. Okay, we have milestones all around. Milestones is just the same way of it's just the same thing as achievement, a benchmark. Do you understand? A landmark, yeah, an achievement most preferably. That's what a milestone is. Now, what is one glowing achievement? Okay. What is achievement, first of all? An achievement can be, giving birth to a child, having your first 1 million, having your first 1 billion, having your first 20 million, having your first house, having your first job, having your first degree bagged, having NYSC. Those are milestones. Those are a few examples of milestones. Yeah. Now, what is that one glowing milestone that stands out of all of them? And then I thought. Now, the answer did not come. It would be so sweet to now say, and then the answer popped up. The answer did not come. It was now, I had to just relax on that. I had to relax. At the time, I had finished writing the exam, because it was true before exam. I was thinking after exam, I was now at home. And then it struck me in my heart that, I don't want to say this thing in details, that I am not fulfilling the purpose, at which I came to this so place. It just struck in my heart, and I was like, Jesus is Lord. Oh my God, let me go and pray and fast. And first of all, apologize to God that I'm not doing what I was supposed to do in this place. And then I went to meet Abimbola Oduwole, Director Bim. She can, bear me witness. I told her I was going to fast. She should hold me accountable. And even my friends can attest to this one. I went offline without giving anybody notice. Like, I told Abimbola that I'll be going offline, blah, blah, blah. This is day 1, day 2, day 3. How many days? I think it's 7 days or 3 days. I can't remember. But they were calling, my friends were calling me. Where did people? And I just knew that if I pick the phone, it would be distraction because of the instructions I received. Yeah. So, but I later apologized and we're cool. Yeah, be cool. So, I fasted. I prayed that I should that God should help me fulfill the purpose at which I went to this place, because there's no much time remaining. My prayer simply was, use the time that is left of me in this place to fulfill this thing that you have said. And then it struck me that that's one glowing milestone is purpose. So the purpose did not come when I said, what is milestone? What is it? No. It came after I remember that I came to this place for a purpose, and I totally forgot after I came there. I was doing something else totally, even though what I was doing was, productive, good, okay, and all of those things. But it was not the purpose at which I came. And then when I was thinking about it, boom, it came. That's one glowing milestone is what GLOMILONE is about. So your purpose is that one glowing milestone that stands out of every other milestone. Yes, money is important, but what is more important is your purpose. Now, what is your purpose? Your purpose is the reason why you are here on earth. As simple as that. Your purpose is the reason why you are here on earth, on the face of this earth. Why are you here? Yes, that's what GLOMILONE. Don't worry. You might not. Yeah, some might have answers, some might not have answers. But don't worry, don't feel pressured. But yeah, what I'm just doing now is to help you demystify the name GLOMILONE. Yeah, and I'm sure you have clarity about that now. So, GLOMILONE is divine. GLOMILONE is not my intention. I told you I was not going to do any webinar from January to maybe next day. But here we are again, my fam. Here we are again. It is not of my will, and it is bigger than what I have ever done and what I would have ever imagined. I'm not even joking. So, GLOMILONE was divinely instructed, orchestrated, delivered, and brought into play divinely, totally. So, it's about purpose, and I'm sure you know that by now. Now, it's so painful that, please listen, yeah, we started. It's so painful that the pen in your hand, you know the reason why they created it. That book there, that's if you are writing, that's if you actually obeyed me when I said you should go and carry your book on your biro. That pen and that book, you know the purpose. You know the purpose of that bed that you are looking at. You know the purpose of that chair. You know the purpose of the floor, of the ground like the cemented floor that you are standing on. You know the purpose of the oxygen that is around you. You know the purpose of the clothes that you are wearing. You know the purpose of your skin, of your tongue, of your nose, of your eyes. But it pains me when people don't know, like you don't know why. You know the purpose of everything, every living and non-living, every important and unimportant thing around you, but you don't know the purpose of your own life. And see, people they can spend 120 years on the face of this earth without asking, why am I even here? When you buy, probably the first person that ever saw a washing machine, it was like, oh my God, this thing is fine. Okay, what is it used for? That question, yes. What is it used for? And then, okay, it's used to wash your clothes, you put your clothes inside, blah, 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 and they explain to you. If they bring a machine, let's say if they bring a submarine to you, if you don't know what a submarine is, thank God, that's a perfect example. It's a submarine now, I'm telling you now. If they bring a submarine to you, what you will say is, wow, this thing is big. What is this? And what is it used for? That is, what is the purpose of this thing? And then I will now explain to you that a submarine is more like a transporter that transports or moves inside water. It transports people, things, whatever, inside water, like a fish. That's a submarine. It goes inside water. So it's not a ship, it is inside water. Do you understand? So if you see something that you have never seen before, you see something that you don't know about, you see something that you have no knowledge about, you will ask, what is this used for? Why is this here? But your life has never been in play before. You have never lived this life that you are living right now. You have never done what you are doing right now. So why are you not asking the question? Why are you not bothered about why you are here on earth? Who brought you here? What are you supposed to be doing? This is a very important question, and it's a pain in my heart that a lot of people don't want to know. They do not want to know why they are here on it. They just think, oh, life is all about the money. This life is... See, we'll be talking about all of those things in the next episode. That one, we will fight there. We will fight, first of all, we'll fight with a pre-existing mindset, a pre-existing culture. In fact, don't worry, don't let me go into that. But sincerely speaking, it is bad. It is bad. Take it. It is bad if you do not know why you are here, because you ask about every other thing that is around except your own life. But yeah, GLOMILONE is here for you, and it's just a way of saying God is intentional about you. He knows your struggles. He knows those questions that you have answer for, that you have questions. He has answers that you have questions for. Yes. So GLOMILONE is here for you. Now, who is it for? It is for people that don't know anything about their purpose, number one. Number two, it is for people that know about their purpose. They are walking in purpose, but they need some specific knowledge, help, assistance to amplify their walk in purpose. And number three, who is GLOMILONE for? GLOMILONE is for those people that think that they have missed it in life. They are still alive, but they just believe that they have missed it in life. There's no more time. There's no time again. I'm 50 years old already. No more. In fact, I don't. No. It's gone. Don't worry. People that maybe they are 70 years and they just believe that. I can't. It's for those people. We are going to be reigniting hope. So yeah, it includes your parents. I'm not even joking. It includes every parent out there. There are consequences if you don't walk in purpose, if you don't do what you are here on earth for. Let me give you an example. If you buy salt and you put it in your soup and the soup is not sweet, and you put more salt, the soup is still not sweet, and you pour all the salt and the soup is still not sweet, that means it is the salt. What will you do? You will throw everything away. Like, you will throw it. If you still have more of that salt, you will throw it away because it is not serving its purpose. If you buy a phone or a telephone and it is not making call, you throw it away. You don't need to ask anybody. You cannot leave it. See, if you say, oh, no, she's not money, I used to buy it, how will I waste my money? You are just joking. You will throw it at some point in time, you will definitely throw it away. If you buy a shoe and immediately you wear it, your leg is touching the ground, like under, like it is not, there is no there is no covering under. You cannot, no, it is not serving its purpose. The purpose is to protect your leg from any piercing or hurt or whatever, also to decorate, to make your leg beautiful. But now there's no covering under. You cannot say, oh, it's money, I used to buy it, so I will keep it. No, you can't do that. So, the people that don't know their purpose and they are not working in purpose, there are consequences. So, GLOMILONE is a movement. GLOMILONE is a movement. And for a movement, we are moving against ignorance. So, I'm telling you what we are moving against. We are moving against defeat. We are going to be fighting. Now, this is not just like any other kind of webinar or any kind of episode or Spotify, whatever podcast you've listened to. Over here, we are going to train you. We have accountability system. Now, if you are listening to this and you are not in the group, probably okay. If you are listening to this maybe if you are listening to this in 2026, you can check my Instagram for details. Go back to September 2025. From there, you'll see details. I know that, we are not stopping now. We are not stopping. So some people will listen 2027, 2028, and so on and so forth. But if you are listening to this in 2025 and you are not in the group, please send a message to me. My WhatsApp number and Instagram address username is on the thumbnail of this teaching. That's the design. Yes, up there. So, we are going to be training you and equipping you with knowledge so that you will find your own purpose and you start working in it, and you will also go and make other people find theirs. Just like we are giving you light and we are empowering you. We are giving you shoe, we are giving you bike, we are giving you a car to now go and give others light as well. We are giving you food so that you can eat and now carry and go and feed other people. It's not just for you alone. It can never end with you alone. Never. So GLOMILONE is going to be equipping you. We have, as at now, we have reached out to many schools. We have sent letters because we want to reach out to schools, secondary schools. We want to make sure that these children don't come out of those basic and those little stages without knowing that there is a thing called purpose. Oh my God, oh my God. The next episode, I'm so angry now in my spirit. GLOMILONE is not for you alone. I'm trying to calm myself down. I'm sorry for the back and forth. Don't worry, you will understand when you enter into the next episode, which is redefining milestone. So you will understand why I'm doing like this. So it's not for you alone. We will equip you and you will reach out to secondary schools as well. You will reach out to secondary schools as well. You will go and talk to them. You will ask for permission from the principal or whosoever, proprietor, everybody you ask, and they will give you the permission, and then you will have at least 20 minutes talk with them and talk to them about purpose, talk to them about how to find purpose, talk to them how to walk in it, how to not do this, because the culture has made this there's a culture that has been created that makes it seem like money is everything. If you have money, everything is what remains again? Money is not everything, my dear. We'll talk about it in the next episode. I'm sorry for going back and forth. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Now, how do you prepare? How do you prepare for GLOMILONE? Now, for every webinar, for every event, for every event that I'm opportune to speak in, the way I teach them to prepare is this. And this is the way I prepare. This is my own way of preparing for events, conferences, and all of these things. Is I prepare as if I want to go and teach there. I prepare as if I want to teach there. So, sit down. Yourself, sit down. Okay, I said the next episode is going to be redefining milestones. Okay, what is milestone? Oh yeah, go and write it down. Okay, what is this? Okay, what yourself? What can you say in redefining milestones? Oh, okay, you have always heard money is everything. Now that the creative icon is saying money is not everything. Okay, yourself, think about it. Think about it as if you want to come and talk about it, as if you'll be given the opportunity to come and talk about it. You sit down, meditate, think about it. Do as if you want to come and teach about it. By so doing, you'll be equipping yourself. So when I'm talking in the next episode, you will follow along. You will even have questions. This is one of those little things that, make people not always have questions when they ask them to ask questions, because you didn't prepare enough for it. Do you understand? So this is one very important way to prepare for GLOMILONE. Prepare for GLOMILONE. It's very important. It's a life transforming event. Please prepare. Prepare for the next episode. Prepare for the next episode. And also, I said GLOMILONE is not for you alone. It's not possible. Share this to somebody. I will say please. I will say please, not because I am beggarly or because I don't have, you are the only one I can, and all of those nonsense. I will say please, not because of that, but because I want you to also be the light that also turns on the light for other people. So please share the episodes of GLOMILONE. Just share out of the blues, share to a friend. It will bless them. So yes, this one is just an introduction. And then let me tell you one last thing that has been fired up in my spirit. Dr. Miles Muro said, when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. We talk about life abuse, we talk about drug abuse, this abuse, that abuse, whatever abuse, but we rarely talk about life abuse, which is the most important of them all. Life abuse. People abuse their life without even knowing it. People live outside. See, when you don't live in purpose, you live outside of purpose, and you are abusing your life. When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. When the purpose of a life is not known, abuse is inevitable. So you can abuse your life. You can abuse your life. Don't abuse your life. Don't abuse your life. Don't abuse your life. Thank you.